is. It's a small farm. We have just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 4 trees per row, but one row has 5 trees to make a total of 25. And this is what we're looking for. Cherry. A beautiful Kona day, and we are ready to start harvesting our first crop of Kona coffee. Oh yes, beautiful cherry, beautiful. If you leave them too long, they start to overripe. I'll show you what one overripe one looks like. This is probably the ideal ripeness right here. Man, it changes pretty quickly. Yeah, it's still kind of green on that one side. I don't know. Soaking these coffee beans overnight, ready for pulping. Or rather, so we're taking the beans and we're pulping. Squeeze, and then beans pop right out. But 24 hours of soaking really works. Here they are, beans, coffee beans. This is way too much work for coffee. $3.50 for some Mexican coffee. Okay, the coffee beans have been pulped, and there it is, right there. That's all the coffee beans we got out of that amount of cherries. So now we're going to, oh, see, I got a little coffee stuck on my fingers. Oh, wow, look at that. And now we're going to fill this with water and let it ferment for about 2 days to get the sliminess off of it. Water is added, and I'm to remove whatever is floating there, just kind of dead. Day 2 harvest. More cherry, just like that overnight. It's beautiful, but a lot of work. So far, I got this right here. Yes, I'm wearing a plastic glove because I get the kind of fingers, huh? Brown fingers. Drying. It's a long process. Just spoke with the expert at Greenwell Farms. He tells me got to do about 7 full days of sun to get the moisture content down to like 10%. Oh my God. We don't get 10 full days or 7 full days of sun. But anyway, these guys are getting there, getting nice and dry, not roasted, even though they look kind of brown. Okay, well, we are pulping this morning's harvest. Got a little bit left. Been pulping for about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. It's kind of fun. I really got this down now. You just squeeze your cherry right into the old separate thing here, put your skins right in there, boom, just like that. I don't know if you can hear that, but wow, bingo, we got it down. Yes, sir. It's kind of fun. So I think what we're gonna do is we had a quart of cherry that was picked this morning. We'll probably end up with about a half a quart of beans that will need to be dried. We'll talk about that later. It's like this, here we go. Huh? Oh, listen, I'm getting yelled at, look. Probably didn't see that. There we go.
Good morning. We just put all of the fresh pulped beans into this colander and we're rinsing them, giving a quick rinse. Huh? Yep, a nice little rinse. You can drain them out. They're beautiful. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. Look at these babies. Huh? Oh, they're beautiful. Okay, then we're gonna put them over in here onto the old baking pan, and then we're gonna put them outside to dry. So that's how that's done. Yep.
Our drying racks are getting larger. This is yesterday's harvest, last night's pulping. This is a few days ago. can see the difference in the color, of course. A little bit browner. It's nice white. I'm sure it'll get larger as we get larger. Off for the early morning pick. Here we go. Yes, day 3 of the big harvest. There they are waiting. Here we go. I think it's really interesting that here we are in June. It's a 20, I don't know, June something. Late June, still flower, plenty of green, plenty of green. This whole Kau side, for those of you at home, Kau means south. This whole south side is loaded with just green beans. Green beans, like the Jolly Green Giant. So interesting how the ripening happens at different phases. I'm not gonna pick much today, because I'm still seeing that it's got some green tints. So I think I'm probably just a little over enthusiastic and anxious. And I'm going to give it a couple more days and see what happens. So what you're looking at here is the husk of coffee. Yep, it's actually parchment. And each one of these little beans I hand parched. Each single little bean hand parched to get the green bean.
Here's the part that we all been looking forward to. Roasting. You're gonna need a couple of things. You're gonna need a iron skillet. This, by the way, is Joe Homeowner's small-time coffee producer way of roasting. You can do your iron skillet, a little wooden spatula, your coffee. Very small roasting process going on here. And we'll give it a whirl. Heat this pan to medium heat just for about a minute. And then we're gonna dump in the coffee, waiting patiently right here. Been about 5 minutes and we're just starting to get what's called the first crack. You hear a little crack in the coffee bean. There it is. That's what's called medium roast. We're gonna go a couple more minutes and go for a dark roast. Funny side note, I'm roasting my coffee, drinking tea. If we had smell-o-vision, you would smell this roasted coffee. Smells so good. Oh yeah, let's get the right angle, huh? Yeah, all looking good. We're almost there. Almost there. And we're moments away from a fresh brewed cup of Kona coffee. Yes, it's what we've been waiting for. Oh, that smells so good. It smells so good. Call it ready. This is what we call a dark roast. We're gonna put it in this here colander to cool. Let's remove whatever else kind of, oh yeah, that smells so good. Whatever else kind of parchment might have been in there or whatever. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Just moments away from a real fresh cup of real Kona coffee, which would have taken you about 5 minutes if you did a drive-through at, would have taken 5 minutes at a drive-through at Starbucks. Yeah. Ha-ha! It's that time we've been waiting for. We're gonna grind up some of this fresh coffee, make some fresh coffee, while Baby Doll in the background is making fresh cookies for me. Okay, we're gonna add the little bit of beans that we roasted earlier today. Oh, it smells so good. We're gonna put them in this here grinder. Oh yeah! we'll spare you the noise.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna try to measure this. See if we get a whole thimble of this. There's a lot of excess going out. But, okay. Yeah, I would say between what fell in there and what's in here, top it off a little bit more. Oh boy, that smells so good. Dump that in there like that. Yep. Looks like I have one more cup to go in the grinder. And we add some water. Fill it basically right up to the top of the grinder thing, or whatever you call that, stream. Let it drain. And we will be tasting our first batch of coffee momentarily. Okay, so we're pretty much ready. A little bit of water left in there. I think it's stopped though. And there it is. Nice cup of coffee. Oh yeah. Rich, robust Kona coffee. Here it is, folks. Our Kona coffee from our little farm right down there into the cup. After all those steps of labor, there it is. You can smell that terroir from the volcanic soil. That cocoa, that toasty, roasty. That's Kona coffee, baby. That's Kona coffee, and it's rocking.